Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to talk about strings, what is string in Python, and different functionality of how string is used in Python. So string is nothing but a sequence of characters, right? Each character has a index position, right? So string, right? So let's take some examples here, right? I create first variable, assign it. I create another variable with single quote, third variable with triple quotes, right? Now if we print this particular string, right, it is definitely going to print and display as the output because it is a valid string in Python. Now you might be thinking, right, what is the reason why we are using single quote, double quotes, sorry, instead of a it is name, right? Single quote, double quotes, and you know triple quotes. So based on the use case you are building, right, there might be a need of using single quote, double quote, or triple single quotes. So generally the standard what we generally see is the double quotes, which is pretty easy and a standard pattern generally used in programming languages. But what I want you to focus on is there might be cases where you have to validate bigger strings, etc., or there are cases where you need some conditions that needs to be executed, etc. That's the reason when there is multiple line of strings, etc., you can use triple quotes, etc., right? Let's say in this string tutorial I am writing it on the next line, execute it. So if you see, tutorial is coming to next line. There's also, we have discussed about escape sequence, so you can use that also part of string. Let's say I select slash and hello world and I execute this, so world will go on the next line. Now if you see there is a space here, the reason is because there is space between n and world. If I do this, execute it, it will go hello world, correct, right? Similarly you can add t also, right? So t and execute, this is going to go tab for hello world, right? That's what string function generally, string you know is generally used in Python. Now there are certain important aspects of a string, right? This is like a very fundamental thing you need to understand. Like every string in Python starts with 0, right? So the indexing, what I'm talking about is every string has a assigned index to is, and how do you access that particular string is like, let's say you access that particular string is, let's say ch is that particular parameter, you access it using the square brackets like ch0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, right? We will talk about it shortly. And there is also another factor which you need to understand is, you have seen the positive indexing here, right? Similarly there is negative indexing also possible in Python. So again here, let me add that string so it becomes easy for you to understand. H E, sorry, L L and O, right? This is the negative string which is attached. Now there are cases where there may be a logic where we don't know what the string value could be, right? So in certain aspects of programming we need to build a logic where you generally take a validation from the end of string and come to the initial value of string. That's how things work in Python on the indexing factor. So we were talking about accessing the index, right? So let's say now, let me, okay, we'll take that example itself. A is equal to hello, print a, right? Now ch is equal to trying to print, trying to access the 0th element here. So if you see, sorry for that, I had courier guy had to run and take that package. So what we are doing right now is, this is a string, this is another variable I created. Now I'm trying to access the 0th value in this particular string. So as we've seen earlier, 0 is nothing but h. Similarly, you can access respective other positions as well, right, in the respective string. Before that, we can also do another factor here is, right, there is also a function in Python which is called length. So what length generally do is, it will tell us what is the length of the string. So print, so if you see, the print is 5 here because the string value is 5. So similarly, there is one more thing what you can do is, if you take another string, add world, you can also do a concatenation, right? That is A plus B. So two strings are attached now. Now you might be saying like we need space, so there is also a way you can do like this. You can attach space also, right? This is also valid in Python, right? So this is all about string and indexing. Now in next video we are going to talk more about slicing and indexing in detail. Also we are going to cover about what is different method and functions in Python. Also an important concept of immutability in Python. Okay, so see you in next video. I hope you understood this. If any questions, let me know in the comments.